I dare you to install English in your brain like an operating system on your PC. I have been learning English since 2003 and have been teaching English since 2018. Here are 10 tips that helped me over the years. Starting now, you can also speak English like a native speaker. Are you ready? Stand by. Tip number 6. Practice organizing your thoughts. Have you ever tried to recount a story in English? You stumble and scramble, but just couldn't make sense? Press 1 if that ever happened to you. Honestly, this is not an issue with English per se. It's more of an issue of logic. Once you have a clearer logic, both your oral and textual expressions will take off. So today, I'll share with you a technique that helps you organize your thoughts. When, where, who, what, and why. The 5 W's. Like seriously, everything that happened at a place, at a time, with people involved, and they're invariably doing something to achieve some goal for some reason, and they will have a certain impact. All of these aspects are covered in the 5 W's, more or less. Your task is to practice using this template and recount to yourself something that happened to you or something you witnessed on the day. By practicing this, you gradually develop a clearer logic in your speech. At the same time, you are working on your speaking skills in a very low-risk environment. The only audience is yourself. Let's look at an example. When? On a Friday evening around 6:30 p.m. Where? In a small suburban neighborhood inside a cozy kitchen/dining room. Who? Me, my wife, and a couple of our friends. What? My wife and I were preparing a housewarming dinner. Our friends are having a great time playing poker and chatting with each other. Why? This was our first guest visit since we moved house. Preparing and sharing food with our friends is a cherished moment for all of us. The reason why this technique works is because it breaks down big event into smaller details, and then it gels all the details together in a coherent way. It's perhaps the easiest way to organize our thoughts. And believe it or not, you're already using this technique in low-risk everyday environment. But because you're trying to learn English, it kind of gets lost because of the mental stress. But if you're practicing this on your own, it takes all the risks away. The events you recount do not have to be your own. You can also use others' events. Let's look at another example. This time, I'll be recounting the story from a third-person perspective. When? It was last Sunday evening around 6 p.m. right as the sun was setting down. Where? In the living room, where the coffee table has been cleared off and the TV was put on mute. Who? The whole family was there. Mom, dad, the 2 kids, and the golden retriever. What? It was game night. Dad was shuffling a deck of Uno cards, while mom sets down a bowl of snacks. The teenage boy rolled his eyes, muttering about how they always end up playing Uno, but eventually he joined in. The little one couldn't sit still, excitedly explaining the rules to the dog. Why? The game night was all about hanging out together, having a laugh, and forgetting about everything else for a while. This was their way of catching up in a busy city life. There you have it. The 5 W technique to help you organize your thoughts. What matters most is the trying, the practicing, and the building up of your confidence. So, now it's your turn. I challenge you to use the 5 W technique to recount events, either big or small, and see how it helps you organize your thoughts and express yourself more clearly. If you found this tip useful, don't forget to like and leave a comment. Share your stories using the 5 W. And last but not least, subscribe for more practical English tips like this one. Did you get it? Let us know in the comments. Peace.